Hey intermediate crew, welcome to 2.1. We're doing a bit of a fit test. Now there's so many different ways that we can measure your fitness, but we've put it into a 20-minute AMRAP to sort of look at stability, look at power, look at endurance, and just see how you go. Don't worry about it, do the best that you can. We're gonna revisit it week 9 and then again week 16. Mark down your weight, mark down your mobility, like have a look in the mirror, record yourself and sort of see how far and how low you squat. And then again, sort of write down the areas you want to improve, and then we're going to sort of test sort of max push-ups, sit-ups, wall sits towards the end, and throwing in a 2.4k arm-inspired run in there. But let's have a look at the AMRAP. So the first one is the burpees box jump. So this shows our ability to kind of get down and off the ground and then up again onto a different level. Now you can choose intermediate, you can be in so many different levels, so I'm going to show you a few different options with the burpee. So ideally you're jumping backwards. I see a lot of people kind of go more forwards than back with the burpee. You should be able to keep your chest almost go right down underneath those feet. So we're coming down, jumping out. We're actually going to lower chest to floor. Yep, you can release if you want to. I know the steps in the way, that's a bit tricky, sorry. And then pushing up, tucking back up, and then you've got your jump. So down, up. Yep, you can also step out and up. So again, you can also high plank, jump up. All depends on you. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. This is your version, and how you progress is totally up to you. Next one is the dumbbell thrusters. Again, make a note of how heavy you're carrying as well. We're going to come down, the weight's going to go above the shoulder. We're going to keep the weight traveling always through the center of the body. So make sure you're sitting out, in between up. It's okay if this is where you're at. What I'm looking for is your chest up, power through the heels, and knuckles through the ceiling. Keeping that neck nice and relaxed and having a good time with it as well. The next thing we've got is the renegade rows. So working through the back, yeah? So we're trying to test legs, front, back, and endurance all in one. So renegade rows, a few different levels to work the back. With the dumbbells, we're pulling, driving the elbow 45 degrees back, squeezing the shoulder, and we're doing it in either a high plank or on the knees. Yeah, cores on. If you're here, you're thinking about keeping those hip flexors as flat as you can, stacking the weights underneath the shoulders and using that breath. I also see a lot of this. Yeah, they round off the shoulders. It ends up being more of a shrug into the top. They get super tense across the neck. Really important, we're thinking like strengthening the back for posture. I always keep my eyes out just in front of the dumbbells. And keep that core on if that's your renegade row. The next one is your elevated sit-up. So the same step that you've used. And remember, instead of jumping, you could have also did a step up with those burpees. Having those feet, heels on, toes up the best you can. And you're going to come up. So this is just where you're at. That's okay. Mark that. To get up, you need to use the momentum. Note that. Yeah? Or the aim is arms in front, coming up, and release forearms up onto the knees. Curl back down, and then come up nice and tall. Use those abs. The chest one, that's probably the hardest. And I realized here at the end of this is a big typo. I'm going to take it off and put it back on. It's a 50-meter loop run, so hopefully you don't see about that by the time you get up. Commandos, what we're going to do is work through the chest. We're going to drop 1, 2, up, up. So onto the elbows. Push up. Yep. Drop the other side. Push up. So this is 3, 4. Yep. Toes if you can as well. And then you're out your door, round your yard, on your spin bike, or whatever it is, for a 50-meter loop run or a 45-second cardio little interval of your choice. Do that for 20 minutes and you're done. You're huffy and puffy. If you want a little bit more, I've added a little bit of a hero ward. Sometimes people just want a bit more. We're doing time for rounds. We've got 3 rounds. You've got kettlebell swings, jump squats, and cross arm sit-ups. Again with a loop run. If you want a bit more, I find that people do 20 minutes give them 5 minutes rest and they're hungry for a little bit more. They kind of get this second wind. So either using the dumbbells or a kettlebell at home, those shoulders are going to come back, feet just at 45 degrees, coming through, forearms to the inner thighs, squeeze up, hitting around about 10 o'clock is completely fine. Coming into your jump squat, up, yeah, they're going to be burning. And then cross arm sit-ups. This is really important because it actually sees where you're at. This is tough even for me because you got no momentum. You get that challenge of how long it takes. So that's why I kind of want you to time how long it takes to get you through those actual rounds. Take the time, army inspired 2.4 Ks, walk or jog it, mark it down. You don't have to do this all in one day either, so just remember that. Max push-ups, as many as you can do, mark it either on toes or knees. Max sit-ups and wall sit to failure as well. Again, mark your technique. It's really important that you know your muscle-mind connection, what you look like, so video yourself. With that wall sit, got a nice mirror, just let you know that you're actually hitting that sort of 90 degrees. My back's nice and flat, my shoulders are down. I'm just gonna sit here, really test the strength out of those legs as well. And then that's it. But mark where you want to improve, but enjoy it the best you can.